Welcome to Eat, Pray, Plan. I'm Rebecca. I'm a wife, a mom to two adventurous boys, and I plan our lives one sticker at a time. I am so excited for this video. This is the first video that I've made using my new planner, my new on-the-go planner that starts in July, and it is a monthly layout. So it's gonna be a little bit different. So first I'm gonna do a flip through. So I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna be using it, and then we're gonna do a plan with me. So if you want to see how I do it, come plan with me. Hello and welcome back to another planner setup. I am going to show you right now how I am going to use my on-the-go planner. So for the first half of the year, from January until now, my on-the-go planner was my mini. So the mini I was using was the Super Mom Mini, and it is a dashboard layout, and I love it. I love the size. I love decorating the dashboard layout, and I am still gonna use the mini, but I am gonna use it in a creative way, meaning that I am no longer gonna carry it around with me. I am carrying this one around, and I will show you what's inside. I am gonna just decorate the dashboard layout. I will make bullet journal spreads, and I will share them with you because I really enjoy decorating this planner. So it is okay if you have a planner just for creative purposes. It does not need to be functional. Decorative planning serves a lot of purposes, and it is okay if you keep a planner just for decorating. So this is what my mini is gonna be for me for the second half of the month of the year. And I will write down, because I do like to see the spreads decorated with pen and add things in it. What I will do is I will just go in and just write down like the most important things that happened that day. So that's what I'm gonna do here. So my mini is going to be replaced by this planner. So this is gonna be my new on-the-go planner, and this planner is the Vintage Botanicals. So the Vintage Botanicals is an 18-month planner by the Happy Planner, and I will share with you how I'm gonna be using it. I tried it out this past month, so in June, because I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it, how I was gonna be able to make it work for me, and I absolutely love it. I am obsessed with the layout, with everything about this planner. So I need to use it because it makes me happy and it helps me be productive. So the way that I've set up this planner is, since it's my on-the-go planner, I have it in a snap-on cover, and I've kept the original cover because I love it so much. So I've kept the original cover, and I've placed it in gold metal mini discs. So that way I only have, right now I have 4 months because I have the one that I've been using for June, but come July I'm only gonna have 3 months. So honestly, it is not heavier than my mini. Like, it weighs the same exact thing, if not maybe, yeah, pretty much the same. The only difference is the size, but it fits in all of my purses, which is, that's the main thing, that it needs to fit in all of my purses. So I just put it in and off I go. I do have it with the elastic band. I love to use an elastic band because I feel that all the papers that I put in here stay put. Okay, so let's flip through this planner and let me show you how I have it set up and how I'm gonna use it. And if you stick around, you will see my first plan with me using this planner. So I'm gonna do a plan with me afterwards. Okay, so you open it up, and the front page, how gorgeous is this planner? I have a whole flip through of the original planner. If you want to see the original planner, it will be linked in the description box below. So what I have done is, for June, I took the month of August and I redate I didn't redate it because it's not a dated planner. You'll see what I mean. So I just put August here before the month of July. So I'm gonna show you how I've been using August, but it's actually June. Are you still with me? I hope I'm not confusing you too much. Okay, so this is June. I relabeled it here just so I know, but I didn't write anything in here because I was using the monthly in my catch-all planner, so it was pointless for me to write everything, like write the things down twice. But from July on, I will write everything down here. Okay, so this is the dashboard section of the planner, and I love this planner because it gives you so much room to write a lot of things, but you don't have, like, it's not a lot of room. I don't know if I'm making sense. Like, you have a lot of room to write, but it doesn't take up a lot of space. That's the word that I was looking for. So you'll have room to track 3 habits. You have monthly goals, you have a checklist, you have a noted section, you have this blank section, top priorities, and gratitude. So here, I've been trying it out this month, like I said, in June, and this is how I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna show you here in July. But I just wanted to show you how I've been using it for the month of June, in case you are also using this planner and you need some ideas. So it's just a checklist. It's a running checklist, and we're gonna go into detail right now as to how I'm gonna use the planner. Okay, so let's take this extra month out so I can show you. Okay, let's take it out, and we're gonna put it to the side. Okay. Okay, perfect. So this is how the planner is gonna be starting in July, and I'm gonna open it up, and this section, so the dashboard section of the planner, I'm gonna use it for a family photo, and I'm gonna journal. I'm gonna journal about where that photo was taken. So it's gonna be kind of like memory keeping, and it's gonna be, you know, at the end of the 18 months, I'm gonna have 18 pictures of us. So it's gonna be pretty cool to see. And then here, birthdays and dates to remember. I'm gonna write down birthdays, and then maybe any important things that have to do with our homeschool that I wanna remember, or appointments, I'm gonna write them down here. And then in the monthly, so I love this planner so much because by itself, it is such a gorgeous planner that you don't need to do a whole lot to it. So for the monthly, I am not gonna decorate it. I just love this and this little detail here. So all I'm gonna do is maybe use black little bullets or draw them in, and I will write down everything that we have to do. So this is gonna be, so this is the command center of my planner. This is gonna be with me in my purse, with me all the time. So what used to be the command center in my catch-all, which was the one at home, is now gonna be this one. It's gonna be here. So it's just gonna be very functional, pen and little bullets and writing down the stuff, the most important things that we have to go to, and events and classes and appointments and, you know, stuff like that that we have to be at here. So this is gonna be the month at a glance of all of our activities, our family activities, homeschool activities, personal, you name it. It's gonna go in here. Okay, so now this is the dashboard. So I wanted to share with you how I'm gonna use it without all my handwriting so you could have kind of like a clear idea of what it looks like and how I'm gonna use it. So here for my habit trackers, I'm gonna have habit trackers, and every month, obviously the habits that I wanna track are gonna be a little bit different. But for the month of July, I want to track family related habit trackers. So I'm going to write them down here. Then monthly goals are going to be the same thing, like family monthly goals. Check it off. And then here where it says noted, I'm going to write down the book that I'm reading that month, because that will force me, you know, force me to start and finish a book in a month because it can take me forever to finish a book. So this is why I'm doing this here. So every month I want to have a different book. That's going to be one of my goals. And then here, I'm just going to write down monthly memories. Just writing them down. And then here I'm going to do the top priorities, three things that I need to get done that month, and my daily gratitude. So I love it because it prompts you, it prompts you for things that you need to do or track during the month, and it gives you these two empty spaces to use however you want. So this is how I'm gonna use them. And then you turn the page, and my weekly, it's gonna be a running to-do list of just things that I need to do, house things, personal things, reminders, just everything is gonna be in these 2 pages right here. And I have added a weekly meal plan page because that is one of my biggest goals. One of my biggest goals for the second half of the year is to actually meal plan and to be intentional with what we're eating and to save up money at the grocery store. So I have added weekly meal planning sheets to all the little daily task sections, so I will remember to do that. And then I have also added these little sheets that say weekly plans, because if I do have a week where I'm a little bit busier than usual, meaning that I need to be at different places, different days, I do want to write them down. So this is a small sheet that says Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I will just write down the date of the week, and then I will write down, the places that I need to be in, that need to be at, if it's like a crazy hectic week. If not, I also write them down, and I write them with like bolder font so I can see them in my to-do lists. That's how I have been doing it for June, and it worked out really, really well. So I am really excited to be using this planner as my on-the-go planner, and to be sharing it with you. Oh, the last part here, I just have a couple of sheets for, on-the-go note-taking, and that is it. So this is the planner setup, and if you want to see how I decorate my first, well, it'll be technically my second one, but if you want to see how I decorate July, stick around, because here we go. Let's decorate the month of July in my on-the-go planner. Okay, so I am so excited that you stuck around for this video. Thank you so much. And we're gonna be using Empowering Women. So I wanted to stick with one book for both the dashboard section and the to-do section, just because I'm still trying to figure out this layout for me, and I didn't want to be overwhelmed with too many choices of stickers. So honestly, when we first switch layouts, it's kind of tricky. Like for me, it has been tricky to figure out how I want to decorate this layout, what I need to do to make it work. So I would encourage you that if you are trying a different layout for July, that you don't give up. Give it a couple of months, play around with it, look for inspiration on Instagram, on YouTube, and just keep going, and you will figure it out. And if it works for you, if it gets you to do the things that you need to do, and it makes you happy, then that is the layout for you. So first, I did not like the washi. I wanted to see if I could mimic the spread from the previous month, so from June, but it really wasn't working out. So we said goodbye to the washi. And now the way that I'm gonna decorate this dashboard section of the planner is I will put a quote in the noted section. So I do kind of have a system, in place, because that way it will make it easier month after month. So I will put the quote in the noted section, and then I will match with another quote in the big area above. And because I just need, a couple of bullets so I can journal a couple of things that happened that month. So I am keeping with the theme of Empowering Women, the color scheme, and that is how I'm gonna stick with decorating those two sections. So it's kind of different than a vertical or than a dashboard layout, but I feel that if you figure out a system that works for you, just stick with it for a couple of months until you get really comfortable with, you know, venturing out with different things. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be using 2 quotes. And here in the monthly goals section, just adding a couple of bullet stickers and maybe some, maybe like a flower. Let's see if a flower would work. But like I said, I don't want to like overwhelm the page with too much decoration, just because it is a lot of little sections. So sometimes less is more. So I am gonna cut the flowers, and I am not feeling these bullets. I think they're too big. So let me see if I find smaller ones. So the monthly goal section will be bullets and maybe something small, a small sticker in the bottom corner, and that's it. I still want to try and use washi because I love this washi, but I don't know. I don't know. And you know what's funny? It's that I really thought that the flowers that are here in the middle of the pages was gonna kind of throw me off, but because they're black and white, I really didn't even notice them. Like, they're not really clashing with my spread, so I love that, because then, you know, it is a neutral planner. Okay, so I'm looking for a little label, and I want the label to be the same color as the flowers, so that way I'm tying in both sides of the spread. So I grabbed from the rainbow, what's it called? The rainbow book? Oh my goodness. The name. I forgot the name, but the book that has all the different colors. It's the rainbow book, right? I think it's the rainbow book. So that one, and I used the remember label. Okay, so right now I just colored these little bullets black. So I saw this trick first when Elise shared it with us. I'm gonna post all her social media info in the description box below so you can check her out, because she shared this and I was blown away. So you just color the little bullets and you have black bullets. I used a Sharpie and that's it, because I usually gravitate towards black bullets. So this was like, woo! I was so excited when she shared this. So check her page out because she is amazing. Here for the top priorities, I want to highlight them a little bit more, so I'm just placing some black colorful boxes. And then I'm not going to really decorate the gratitude section or the check it off section, but I am going to place a little flower in the corner just to kind of tie in with the other flowers, and that's it. I really don't think that this needs more. And then, I don't know, let's see, maybe a little something, but honestly, like, I like it like this, but yeah, no, I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna write in it, and then if I want to add more stickers, it'll be while I'm writing, but for now, this is it. So recapping the monthly, I'm going to use little bullets and stickers in the corner. The check it off section, I'm going to leave it as it is. Then the noted section, the quote with another like little decorative sticker. Remember, another quote. Well, remember, I put remember because that's where I'm going to journal. Another big quote, and then the gratitude, and then the top priorities with boxes. So that is how I'm going to be decorating this dashboard layout. Okay, now moving on. Now let's move on to the daily tasks section. So this honestly is a little bit trickier for me because because it doesn't have the vertical boxes or the dashboard layout that I'm used to. But I really liked the way that I decorated it last month, and it worked for me. And I was very conservative when it came to stickers on this page because I thought that I was going to use all the to-do lists, but I really didn't. So I think that I'm gonna add more stickers and then go from there, because I know that I have space on the other side of the page to keep writing. So it's not a big deal if I cover with a sticker a to-do list section. I will only decorate to start off with the first 2 daily task sheets, and then if I feel that I'm going to be needing more space, I'll decorate the second set of daily tasks. But if not, I really love it just as is with the decoration that the page has. So I like having one set of pages with stickers and one set of pages just handwriting and to-do lists. So I think that that's how I'm going to do it. So again, I wanted to mimic the layout that I did in June, but there was something throwing me off. And I don't know, I really wanted to use washi, but I'm not feeling the washi. So let's see what happens. Again, I am experimenting with this layout. I am still trying to figure out how to decorate it, like what system I'm gonna use. So bear with me, we're gonna experiment together. Are you using a monthly layout? If you are, I would like to know. Leave your comment below, and that way we can connect and we can chit chat about monthly layouts and see what's working for us. Okay, so yeah, the washi wasn't working, so I'm gonna add a few boxes. I think that the way that I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna stick to the corners, because if you've been following me for a while, you know that is kind of like my safety net when I don't know what I'm doing with a spread. So I'm gonna stick with the corners and then maybe add a few boxes in the middle and see how that works out. I do feel that this layout is more functional than decorative. So sometimes when you are working with layouts like that, a before the pen spread might look a little weird, but I really think that once the pen is added and all the little check marks, it's gonna just look so pretty. That's what I think that's what was throwing me off, because I'm used to a certain way of, a certain spread before the pen, because I decorate a lot in my vertical. But with this one, it was kind of tricky. So that's what my struggle was, trying to make it the same way as my vertical, but they're 2 completely layouts. So yeah. I love this quote. I want to use a quote. I don't know. I think I still, even though I know I have room on the other 2 pages, I think I still want to leave room to write and not block out a whole section with a big quote. But we will see. I love this color palette from the Empowering Woman. I think it is so beautiful. So that's another little tip that I have for you. If you are trying out a different layout, just stick to one book. Try and not overwhelm yourself with too many stickers, and stick to one book until you find your groove. That has worked for me, so maybe it'll work for you too. Okay, so now I'm just flipping through the book to see a box to add here, because the quote was taking up too much space. So I really like this yellow box because it pulls in the yellow from the flower, and then I'm just adding the same flowers that the black box has, just to kind of, make it the same on both sides. Again, in my head, I'm still trying to mimic the spread that I did last month, but for some reason it is not working, and it's okay. I will definitely try something different and see what happens. So the way that I'm visualizing this in my head right now, I'm gonna kind of explain to you the method behind this madness is I'm trying to make an X. So I'm trying to make an X on the page and decorate where that X falls. So then that way, you know, I know where to put the stickers and I don't add too many stickers. So the corners and then the middle section right here. So that is what I'm trying to do here. Decorate in an X form for this layout. Yeah, I think I like this goals section here, and I like it in the first set of to-do lists because then I can add a couple of goals to keep in mind throughout the week. So like I said, even though I won't be able to use that portion of the checklists, it's okay because I have plenty of space on the next 2 pages as well. And the way that I use this section, it's just a running to-do list. If I remember something, I write it down. If I have to do something, I write it down. And if I have something that needs to be done on a specific day, I will write in bolder letters the day that needs to get done and then just write down what needs to get done. So that is how I did it in June, and it really worked out for me. I wasn't, you know, it wasn't confusing. I didn't miss anything on a specific day. But like I mentioned in the first portion of this video, I will refer a lot to my monthly layout of this planner because that's where I'm gonna have the things that need to get done on a specific day. But for example, laundry doesn't need to get done on a specific day. Well, unless, you know, the boys run out of underwear, which I'm sure it only happens to me, right? No other mom here has their kids, Mom, I have no more underwear. So, you know, if there's a doctor's appointment or a haircut, then those things is what I'm gonna write with bolder letters just to kind of call my attention more. But if not, it's just a running to-do list of things that I need to get done during the week, during the month. I want to still be able to add a quote somewhere because I do find a lot of encouragement and motivation using quotes in my spreads, but I don't know where. Let's see where I can place this little quote. Okay, so I'm adding another yellow flower because I want to tie in the yellow from the other side of the page. And maybe this quote that says happy life. Okay, so I think this is pretty much the way that I'm gonna leave it, but I want to explain to you a little bit about, you know, the method to my madness when it comes to this spread. Okay, so with every new spread, I think that we need to give ourselves a little bit of grace until we figure it out without throwing it out the window and saying that it does not work. So for this layout, it's the second one that I've done. I added color. My previous one was only black and white, so it was a little bit easier in my opinion. But for this one, I added a little bit of color, and I changed things up a bit after I ended the previous video, and I went back and switched some things around. So this is the end result. I kind of created, the way that I wanted to decorate it in my head is kind of have a system. So if you have a system when you decorate a layout, I think it's easier. So for this one, it was, you know, just these boxes and then the corners, and that's it. So you can see now, I just focused on this section and right here. So it's kind of like an X. So that's what I wanted to do. I think, once I start writing all my to-do lists in, it will look, you know, it will come together because again, this is a checklist kind of layout. So this is it. This is my spread. If you liked it, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to turn on your notifications and subscribe. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.